Hey guys, Aaron Kubis, personal trainer at Functional Aesthetics EC. And in today's video, I'm just going to show you a basic chest workout coupled with some shoulder exercises as well, and then some handstand work thrown in for fun. If you've been following my channel for maybe the past year, you've noticed that I've kind of transitioned a little bit to trying to incorporate more body weight exercises into my program. So initially I started out training mainly just bodybuilding style workouts for the first several years of my training journey, since probably around 2011, when I was coming back from some severe digestive issues that made me lose about 30 pounds of my muscle mass back in high school. And that's how I initially got into natural bodybuilding, to kind of help me regain that weight naturally and healthily, and that's how I got back into it. So initially in the journey, I did a lot of bodybuilding style workouts, but then I was also working a lot of manual labor type jobs, and so I developed an appreciation for functional movement patterns as well, which sometimes are left out of traditional bodybuilding movements. I still think bodybuilding is a great practice, and it will definitely help you oftentimes become more well-balanced muscularly than, say, somebody who's strictly just training for powerlifting, just because with the focus on aesthetics and a well-developed and well-balanced physique, which is the focus of bodybuilding, you tend to incorporate a lot more different exercises to help you develop your physique more fully. With that being said, there are some things that get left out of traditional bodybuilding style workouts, typically things that involve rotational exercises that are incorporating upper body and lower body movement at the same time, which are found more in athletic style training programs, as well as rotational movements that happen in the shoulder joints, rotating through the full range of motion. So when you're doing body weight exercises, whether it's doing the flag exercise, when you're doing front levers, back levers, when you're doing different handstand type exercises, requires total body control and coordination, which is something that you don't necessarily get as much when you're doing traditional bodybuilding movements. Now, I do believe that for absolute maximal strength, doing the traditional movements like overhead press, bench press, squat, deadlift, those are all going to be superior to building maximal strength and maximal muscle development over bodyweight training. But I think that you should also incorporate bodyweight training into the mix, as well as odd object movements and rotational exercises using sandbags and things like that, just to help shore up the weak links in a traditional bodybuilding program, and hence the name Functional Aesthetics. So in this workout, it's going to be just basic bench pressing workout, coupled with some posterior shoulder work to just keep that shoulder girdle more in balance, and then throwing in some handstand work just because it was fun to do. So with that, I've been talking long enough. We'll get into the video, and I'll see you on the flip side. Alright guys, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it was pretty basic stuff. The one thing is that ever since I started the bodybuilding stuff, I've been doing in my chest and shoulder days. Now my chest and shoulder days used to be a lot more volume, I would include, things like shrugs, lateral raises, overhead pressing, scarecrows, all different rotator cuff exercises as well into the program. Now, recently, I tend to work out more frequently, so more days a week, but less total volume in those days. Just works out better for my schedule. But one thing that has remained consistent is that in my chest and shoulder days, I tend to do these rear deltoid row exercises. And the reason I like the rear deltoid row, it is a great compound sort of movement, working of a lot of different muscles, but primarily the back of the shoulder joint here to develop your rear delt. Now, I also like to do more isolation work for the rear deltoids. So doing, stuff where you do the, pronated grip or neutral grip, reversed fly. So the pinkies facing behind you, thumbs facing forward. That's really great for hitting the rear delts specifically and isolating them. And so oftentimes after I do bent over barbell rows, I'll throw those in, or even after doing the rear deltoid rows with a little bit heavier weight, once the muscles are more fatigued like that, I'll go in there with a lighter weight and just burn it out a little bit. And that helps to build up the back side of the shoulder joint and just kind of help keep it a little bit more healthy and balanced, as well as making your shoulders look a little bit more well-developed and rounded and full, as opposed to having really well-developed, front delts, maybe even side delts, but then having it kind of flat on the back side of the shoulder. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of this screen right here, and we will see you all next time for more health and fitness-related information. Thanks guys for watching.